In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, وَلِلَّهِ جُنُودُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. There are some armies, visible and invisible, in every corner of the world, in any place on earth. You can find these are invisible and visible troops by Almighty Allah. Also, as you see promises inside Quran, however, Quran is not proven scientifically. We have a lot of sign or verse or ayah that say about invisible army or invisible troops by Almighty Allah. They are angels, jinns, invisible creatures by God, in organic entities and in organic beings, and they can make physical changes in our world. However, we don't have any evidence yet, and we don't have any scientific proofs that help us to prove these beings. This is the map of the future for technology and science, and as soon as I possible, I will deliver all the details for all of the advanced runners in science and technology, the frontiers. But anybody, any company, any country, any genius like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos and many others who contact with me sooner will access to this very, very important hidden knowledge that can motivate, can make it more soon, more fast, our achievement about science and technology. And this is the bridge between physics and metaphysics. Let us very, very quickly, I want to read my writing that I prepared yesterday. And the next session is coming soon to help all of the human beings. And our final aim is make world better place for anybody, make healthy and wealthy life for anybody from every nation, every religion, and etc., etc., etc. So I deliver to you very, very quickly whatever I just gave you by picture a few hours ago. So all of the rights will be belong to Elon Musk as my dearest friend outside of the country, and this is the start of the friendship. Later on, as soon as possible, I deliver real new ideas to improvement and development for emperorship by Elon Musk or any other friend who call me and make contact with me. As a result of this statement, you would and you could have the map of our achievement and our progress to serve all of the human beings from all of the nations and countries, included Russia, North Korea, Chinese, and many other peoples who live on earth. Let me very, very quickly begin and start and end because I have to write next papers. Many of them that I emphasize on those will be scientific, many of them will be metaphysics, and many of them just give you vision and motivation, and many in every session I describe and I say if this is scientific or not. But let me to say that this paper is just for make a map for future achievement, and obviously that is not yet scientific, but give you motivation and idea and give you the map of the future efforts and actions about what must we do on behalf of the benefits and on behalf of the profit for all of the peoples. So, let me just read this paper very, very quickly, start and finish soon. God bless you all, and thank you all of the broadcasters. Please like and subscribe. You can call me by my Gmail or direct number that I write it down on this letter or paper. So all of the rights now in this paper is belong to Elon Musk. Please notice this is just for Elon Musk long-term vision to improve life for all of the human beings toward the 20 top most richest people in science and technology about improvement of life for all of the human beings, vision and a process or progress of improvement. Part 1 is here present to you, and part 2 in the next session, and part 3 in other days. I will deliver to anybody who call me as soon as possible more details and more ideas about improvement of science and technology. These top 20 richest people will help us and all of the nations and countries, and will improve the life on earth for anybody's. This is not any bias about the capital and capitalist and capitalism follower, just the map that will serve to all of the human beings. So anybody who are Marxist or communist, don't consider this as a help for capitalist people. We want to help anybody, included 99% of the poor people inside United States of America, who will suffer because of wrong banking, wrong decision, and wrong policy. So help us to make change in the world, and help us to make peace and justice for all of the nations. So anybody who is interested to make money for themselves and improvement of their life, call me from every country: Arabic, Muslim, non-Muslim, Europeans, Americans, Asians, and all 7 continents on earth. My number is 0098 9931 628920, and my Gmail is 2pi4pi2@gmail.com, especially about science and technology vision and map and our plan for future. Don't forget, you can call from any company, any government, any religion, doesn't matter. We want to help all of the people, so we have to use companies. These companies from every country will help us to facilitate and make it more quick and fast my deliver of new knowledge for all of the peoples. The result will be beauty of the life, healthy and wealthy life for anybody. And in this message or paper or letter, we are describing about strategies that are necessary for these especially richest people about make improvement of the life for anybody, because these map will make actions, operations, and progress that are convincing for all. The convince is necessary to make actions and correct actions and choose the correct actions and operations for next days, next months, and next years. All the human beings, included political leaders, who are afraid from any change, who are afraid from any change. The politicians and nations, governments who are afraid from any change must consider this very carefully. And if they are suspicious about my philosophy, they must consider very carefully and think so deeply. We want change. Obviously, we want change. In every nation and every country, the true change must be happen as soon as possible. Doesn't matter you live in America, Canada, or China, or Russia. All we have do actions and do something to make us more close together. What I am talking about, which changes, which goals, which progress, which process toward which objectives, I am talking about that. If the rich genius, if the rich genius people in the world, that you know then, if the genius people, genius bonds, in the world that you know them more than me, like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Warren, and many others, make these plans that are convincing, trustable, useful, and profitable, not just for themselves, but also for all of the peoples. The benefits or the beneficial things for most of the people, most of the countries, most of the nations, most of the religions follower, etc. All will come to make cooperation, to make common actions by all of the nations. And any people who think about conspiracies, enmity, jealousy, complaints, and any human-made obstacles must be dethroned, must be removed, about make peace and about make agreement and about make common actions, common operations for all of the nations and countries. So, by this philosophy, we will unify all of the nations toward great goals, great aims, and great actions to make change for all of the world. These are necessary to remove any obstacles in front of human being. These are necessary about prevent more global warming, and so we need agreement. By whom? Agreement by Xi Jinping. Agreement and help by Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, and Muslim societies, democratic system believers. We can make action all together and cooperate all together to make better world. And it is not just claim. And I will show the practical result and the practicality of this common wealth for anybody. So we do great. So we will do the great. We will do the great steps for these aims. First aim for any of us, anyone from 8 billion people who live on earth, is improvement of life. Improvement of life for anybody, any being. This improvement must be done economically, must be done about make improvement of welfare for anybody, about well-being, about health care, about having good mood for anybody, have a clean thinking way, and have very healthy psycho conditions. Also, we want to make always happiness a state of body of mind for anybody, and we want to make everybody useful for his own or her own society and for international society, etc., etc., etc. Our aim is also total satisfactions. So total satisfactions for 99% of the world's people who are suffering because of injustice and who are suffering because bad quality of the life relatively to the 1% who are the richest people in the world. So our final aim, one of our final aim is make them satisfied. All the 8 billion people, we want to satisfy their desires as much as possible. And if you ask me, as a strategist, as a little economist, as a little maybe scientist, because it's not proven for you that I am the greatest scientist of the physics. I will prove later, but it doesn't matter. I am not just advertise myself. I want to help people, and 8 billion people will help me, because there is no bias between religion followers and between races and nations, and between the schools that people believe as a Marxist or capitalist or liberalist, and many others. Our objectives and goals is a start now. And I want to ask you, anybody who is listening to me or watch me in internet and any broadcasters media, especially Iran International TV and many other TV, CNN, BBC, and CNBC, many others, I don't know, Fox News, because I am the protector of all of the journalists and all of the noble people who want to help nations and solve problems. All of the reporters, all of the journalists, they truly want improvement of the life, no matter if they take money from any political party or government or private companies, doesn't matter. All these noble people, as a journalist, as a scientist, as a writers, they want improvement of the life for anybody. So I want to ask you, close your eyes and imagine. Close your eyes and imagine. Close your eyes and imagine something like meditation, and see yourself, imagine yourself by help of this great wing of the imaginations. You suppose yourself, you imagine yourself inside an autopilot car. I prefer Tesla or any electric car. Come at your house in front of your door and take you automatically This car is come by your order to your cell phone. You just use some application and order to this application your cell phone, your electric system. My car must be ready after 1 minute in front of my door, my house door. So come and you have just 50 seconds to come in front of my house because I don't have enough time and I want to go to the work. Suppose your order immediately beat down by this new system. The car, the electric noiseless carbo combination less car who is beneficial for ecosystem and nature is ready in front of your house, and you go there and you get in your car, and this car will want to take you from your house to the job place for you. You are very well dressed and your dress are so clean and that is totally ironed and by robots and make it ready by robots. So you have some robots inside your house that do for you anything that can take time from your life, so you don't waste your time to do the ordinary thing. Your robots wash your clothes every day and hang it and make it ironized or iron and make it clean and ready for work. So give me just a few seconds. So all your house, your work, everything is equipped with artificial intelligence, central artificial intelligence that you hired or buy as a system from Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. They made everything for you as automation or automatic process. Just you say and just you make order like kings 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago. Everything is ready for king. So I want to make 8 billion kings in the world. And if you follow me and if you ask me to describe this technology and details, that is possible for everybody to be king, and your slave are not human beings, they are robots. So artificial intelligence moderate and make set everything for you and make everything ready for you. And suppose that you had a very good calm and deep sleep yesterday night. Your family beside you enjoyed life, and everything also for them is done by artificial intelligence yesterday. And the pills and medicines by Jeff Bezos made a good healthy life for you and your family. And the consultation with the greatest psychologist in the world by help of the artificial intelligence made best life for you and your family. So you slept very well and you are well dressed now. Your life is very clean. Your house is cleaned already by robots and they fixed everything. You come outside of your house, the air is very clean. You used yesterday organic foods best quality that is possible for human being, everything is okay, and at the topmost and best situation that is imaginable for you. Now, you don't have any problem because greatest psychologist consulted you and your family. So your relationship between you and your wife, you and your children and your wife, all together is at the best that is possible for you and for them. So you are so energetic now, you are so happy, you are so healthy, and your wife is also very very happy and healthy. Your children can have whatever they want. Your family go to gym every day, and the healthcare is the best for them. Your children want to go by a school, and all of your children and wife, they have their own robots, and artificial intelligence help them. They have their own cars, and even they have their own bodyguards. Your wife has bodyguard, more that is more than dog. Your children go to a school by bodyguard. This bodyguard, they are not human being, they are all robotics, and all of these colonies of the scientists made it possible. You suppose that 5 years later, or until at most until 2030, all things for all of the human beings is done, will be done by robotic system and artificial intelligence. You have private secretary. Also, your private secretary is robots. Now you are so happy and you are so healthy because of your family, because of your happy family, because they are so happy and satisfied, they are so healthy. So, because new science and technology and artificial intelligence and robotics that we made for you by help of the countries, scientists, for example, we need we need Russian scientists. One of the greatest scientists, they are Russians. We need their help to make such a life for anybody on earth. So the problems between Russia and other countries, Russians and other nations must be solved as quick as possible. So these new science and technologies, these new robotics and artificial intelligence, plus good food and plus good nature, good airs, good physicians, good doctors, good consultations, good automations, and all of the result of these goods make a good life for you. So we need hard work by greatest people, greatest genius, greatest scientists to make it possible at 2030 for all of the nations and all of the countries. So we want to make best life for everybody, and that is possible. That is possible until 2030. That we do this for all of the 8 billion peoples. You may see that is optimistic or something idealist. I want to say that is possible. We do this for all of the nations and all of the countries, included 8 billion people. To 2030, we can do this for all of the nations. How? This is my job. I will show you the way to get to this point for all of the 8 billion peoples. Your family are happy because they can access to all of the fun and all of the enjoyments and all of the entertainments that is possible for human being. Your children can easily go to the 1,000, maybe 1 billion, I'm sorry, 1 million Disneyland branches in different places of the world. It is possible, and it is not just a dreams. And if you follow my instructions, my guidelines, my guidance, I will make possible for everybody, for 8 billion people who live on earth, and I am not bluffing and I am not joking. So these make you happy. When you see yourself and your family, they are happy, and all of the society, they are happy. And when you live inside a good nature, good breathing, good foods, you will be happy. Good vitamins, good doctors, and good entertainment. What you want more? You must want more achievement in science and technology to serve all of the nations and all of the people. So, see yourself and continue your imagination story, something like meditation I want to do right now. You close your eye and suppose whatever and imagine whatever I talked about that. And that is not just for you, for all of your neighbors and all of the nations, all of the countries, different races. Now, you continue your imagination. That is the best life that is imaginable and possible for human being. And you use this electric car and you get inside your electric car, and that is autopilot made by Bill Gates or by me, because I have different system, more cheap, it doesn't matter. You use this system and order to your autopilot car, go to the work, and this car very safety take you to your job. And that happened for the first time during the past months. That is too much traffic during the way you want to get on your job. You want to attend to your attendance appointment, whatever. For first time you see there is a lot of traffic. You order to your car that use air autopilot, and then your car change to something like helicopter, and like the air taxi take you out of the traffic and take you to the appointment, and without delay you arrive at your job. Imagine there is absolute no problem and no dead end for you.